ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Appreciate you tuning in each and every day. Thank you so much. My guest today is Michelle Ward. You can find her at YourOilExpert.com. We're going to talk about a ton of different things today. We're going to make your environment, make your house, make every place as healthy as we can, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Healthy home, healthy school.
Healthy home, healthy school, healthy people, healthy bodies. There we go, right?
Go. Yeah,
makes
that's
a ton of sense. You're watching us on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV on channel 100 here on your fiber. If you're not on fiber, it's on channel 25. You can find us on channel 99 over in Salem. We appreciate you however you're watching us. YouTube. Also, have you seen it? Now, I don't know if I had it last time you were here. There is the Big Talk with Bruce Dickey Facebook page.
Yes, we did. I think that was one of the first ones.
You were the first person to post.
I think I was the first one. Yeah.
And that thing has shot to there's hundreds and hundreds and thousands, millions of views on that.
Really?
Yeah, we're like
Wonderful.
Psy. It's I think we're second to that Gangnam Style guy.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I might have overestimated just a little bit.
Slightly.
But we're on Facebook as well as on YouTube. You can watch us anywhere. What's going on today? Today is Tuesday, July 14th. You're off, by the way. Tuesday, July 14th. Some community events. I do have some community events today, so that's cool. Over in Odin at the Gospel Lighthouse Church, they will have a drive-through food distribution. Please bring your own box. They don't have boxes in there today, so you're going to need to bring your own box and stay in your car. And plus you need to bring a photo ID because they're, I guess, registering folks for stuff. But that's at 10 a.m. this morning over at in Odin at the Gospel Lighthouse Church. You might want to check that out. Also today, it's Taco Tuesday at the Tuscan Hills Winery. Taco Tuesday tonight up in Effingham. They'll start around 5 o'clock, go to 7. They'll all wrapped up is the big old taco truck bringing the food fixins, providing your favorite fixins up there. To find out more, just check them out on their Facebook page, as a matter of fact. And also, one other thing today that you might want to know about and think about. The Effingham Event Center is hosting a blood drive today. Of course, the Effingham Event Center up there on Fayette. It's the former Knights of Columbus Hall, and it'll be from noon until 6 o'clock. Noon until 6 today. If you haven't made an appointment, you probably need to make one. It's the best way to make sure you have your time set. You go to redcrossblood.org. redcrossblood.org and click in there that you want the local drive, the Effingham drive. It'll take you right to it. They'll bring down this little list of times, make your appointment, and you might be able to give double reds as well as the regular ones, whatever you want to give. Every donor is needed. Every donor is special. They're saving lives. Again, and it's at the Effingham Event Center, plus the hall bar and patio. That's from noon till 6 o'clock today. By the way, now this is cool. Each donor will receive a $10 gift card. There you go. Appointments are required. I didn't realize that. So not only does it help you, it's required. Schedule yours you can also make a schedule if you want to give them a call at 217-367-2202. 217-367-2202. Today is Tuesday, July 14th. What day is this? This is National Macaroni and Cheese Day. Of course, one of the classic comfort foods earns a place of honor here on July 14th. National Macaroni and Cheese Day, made with macaroni noodles, cream, milk, and the golden goodness of cheese. A mac and cheese shines as a side dish while also standing on its own occasionally as a main dish. This meal reminds many of us of home while also teaching us the basics of the kitchen. What other recipes allow us to create so flamboyantly and often with so little knowledge of cooking? I got to ask you, Michelle Ward, how old were you when you first made your first macaroni and cheese?
That's a tough. I would say it had to be like 6 or 7. Probably.
6?
I would say pretty little.
Really? That is pretty little. I mean, from start to finish?
My middle, I mean, with my mom's observation and stuff, I bet she had us over there stirring something.
Yeah. See, I would.
Farm family.
I was probably 10 years old or so when I'd get the craft boxes out of the cupboard and just go ahead and make my little mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, by then definitely.
Certainly by then.
Yeah.
By the time I was 13 or 14, I was
making 4 boxes.
Eating the whole box, making more.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what
I would say it was pretty little.
Yeah, that's the easiest thing to do. That was really that was a cool thing to do. This is, like I said, Macaroni and Cheese Day. Also today, this is National Grand Marnier Day. Grand Marnier recognizes a liqueur that brings citrus notes to cocktails and desserts. Since the 1880s, we've been enjoying the fruits of Grand Marnier's exquisite flavor. It was invented by Alexander Marnier Lapistole. He invented the orange liquor in the 1880s. His grand experiment paired fruit liquors with cognac, and it took 10 years to find success. When it finally did, it gave birth to one very nice fine liquor, and the Grand Marnier used in a long list of desserts such as the liquor cream buns, the Yule log, cranberry sauce, crepes Suzette, and Grand Marnier souffle creme brulee. Also used in numerous drinks, and I've got a list one up there. I've got the Grand Margarita if someone is interested in learning how to do that. Enjoy a mixed drink with Grand Marnier. Some of the other drinks, by the way, made with Grand Marnier: the Cosmopolitan, the Margarita, Sidecar, Dirty Harry, Grand Mimosa, the B52. I'm not sure what that is.
A B52? No.
I'm usually pretty good at this kind of.
Like I've heard of B12.
B12 and B52 are two entirely different.
Yeah. I would have to say probably so.
Entirely different things. This is also National Tape Measure Day, July 14th. Measuring twice means something extra. It's National Tape Measure Day. Alvin J. Fellows of New Haven, Connecticut, made the lives of carpenters, electricians, seamstresses, and countless other tradesmen and craftsmen easier. On July 14th, 1868, Fellows was granted a patent for improvements in tape measures that created a whole new era for measurement into the generation of the retractable tape measure. The first recorded use, I can't believe it. These things come up with so much garbage. The first recorded use of a tape measure. How far do you think it was?
First recorded use? Like how long
First recorded use, yes, of a tape measure.
I don't know.
Romans. The Roman Empire. Utilizing marked strips of leather. How about that? Before Fellows' patent.
Like their leather, like
I have
the whips they used to use in the Roman times.
Oh, the slaves? I don't know. Probably
I'm trying to think, like, what are they using these leather whips or leather strips for?
I really can't tell you. I know they would use
or leather belt, maybe?
Well, that's the thing. The bridles and stuff like that all had leather.
That's true. I'm just thinking like the Romans back warriors times.
Think about that.
Yeah.
They did build a lot of stuff. Before Fellows' patent, Englishman James Chesterman designed a steel measuring tape, but it was expensive for its time. $17 per roll in 1853. That's the equivalent of $300 today. So that didn't work out all that well. So today is tape measure. See, now you know more about tape measures than you ever thought you would learn.
Yeah, I kind of wondered if they would have used it more in the seamstress world.
We see now that would be I wonder if he invented also the loose tape measure. This sounds like the Romans. Like the Romans had the loose tape measure, whereas the Mr. Fellows invented the one that retracts.
It's a cool thing, though.
That's pretty.
They also have loose ones that retract now.
Really?
Yeah, for like sewing and
I had no idea.
Open it up. And
The loose ones that are just floppy around and
yeah, and
like
you measure
Taylor's
around
used?
your kid. Yeah.
I'll be doggone.
have one of those.
Who knew? What's on television? What do you want to see? What sports are going on today? Actually, tomorrow morning at 4:30, it's the NC Dinos versus the Kiwoom Heroes on ESPN Channel 601. The TBT Basketball Tournament Championship game is this evening, 6 o'clock, and that features the Golden Eagles from Marquette versus the Sideline Cancer Group, and they won in fancy fashion last night, plus a couple of soccer games in the Premier League on NBCSN Sports Network, Channel 216 at 2:15 today. Chelsea takes on Norwich, and the MLS tournament at 8 a.m. this morning, probably going on right now, but don't change the channel. Chicago Fire takes on the Seattle Sounders. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Michelle Ward. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this with Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS. Yep. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is Michelle Ward. Today we are going to talk about all kinds of things. You can find her online at yourOilExpert.com. And she comes in here from time to time. The last time you were coming in, we'll get to the house stuff. I want to hear about your world travels. Last time last time you were coming in, you were planning on heading over to Missouri.
Yes.
And doing your kids were going to participate in a big
National dance competition.
big national dance competition. I'm glad you're here because I forget how to say things. So they were going to get in a big national dance competition in Branson.
Yes.
Along with 20 other
Oh, I would say about
studios?
that many. Yeah. Yeah.
How did that go? And was everyone all socially distanced and masked up, and did everything go well?
Everything went very, very well. I think the company did a great job. They scheduled us. Just our team was the only team that was there at that time during a scheduled time period.
Mm-hmm.
So we were only really interacting with our own team members.
Right.
And then, their staff were all masked and things and such. But it was fast and furious, and it was not the same atmosphere as we would.
Yeah, that was that was going to be my next question. How different was it from
Very
what
different.
you're used to participating in?
Normally, it's a lot more relaxed. The kids really had to be prepared. We had some kids literally changing every about 3-4 routines and performing.
Yeah.
So if you can imagine to have 6 minutes at most, or maybe even 3 minutes sometimes to
To change
out of
clothes
one
between
costume
routines. Oh
and
my!
put on a new costume, change hair bows, earrings, all the accessories, shoes, depending on which kind of dance they were going to be doing. So yeah, it was a fast and furious performance, one after another. But I do believe Leg Up really, they were thanked by the company because we were so organized.
Really?
And we were in and out, and they were actually significantly behind when we started for our time period, but we got them caught up within 15 minutes.
Oh, no
So,
kidding!
yeah, so Leg Up, good job, you guys, and always being top of the notch. And we came out with some first overalls and went into the live finals and came out with, I think there were 4 routines we had in the live finals, 4 or 5. But yeah, we did amazing. We had some first overalls, several of those.
How many kids ended up going?
Oh gosh, you would have to ask me that
With
question.
how many with your group?
Oh, just from Leg Up?
Yeah.
Alone? Oh gosh, we probably have 60?
6 or 6? That's
Between 60 and
So
80 maybe? I'm not for sure how many are in competitive.
So your whole crowd, you probably had 120 people.
Yeah, because I think
in the crew.
each child was able to have 2, but not every child had 2 people there.
Yeah.
So
No problems in the restaurants, or did all the wait staff and restaurant staff were all masked up? Or I didn't know how it worked.
No,
in
the
Missouri.
restaurant staff were not masked. Any restaurant we went to did
Really?
not have a mask. We only ate there in the hotel, and then we ate at a sushi place just down the road. But
Sushi
yes,
in Missouri.
in Branson, it was near our hotel. It was just a quick walk. So.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Was it? I can't imagine eating a sushi in Branson, but I guess they got.
It was close. The girls wanted to try it.
How'd they think?
That was pretty good.
Really?
We didn't get the raw sushi. They went ahead and did like the fried and
Oh, okay. So you got the tempura or something like
whatever they call it. Didn't ask me those questions.
that. Well, okay. So it worked out really well. Then you had also all kinds of. So traveling was not traveling. I guess the point I'm asking, the reason I'm asking the whole question. I have just come back from traveling, and I know you had come back traveling. In my case, it was not that big a deal. Coronavirus. It was we were masked in airports, but I didn't know how you were if you had masks or saw masks. Did you?
Not really. We did stop at the mall, and the stores. A lot of the stores were
Yeah.
requiring them. So that was the main area that we had encountered them. But
Well-
the hotel staff, none of them. They had like the plexiglass or whatever
Oh, really? At the
set
front
up
desk
for
and that kind of
the
stuff?
guest check-in.
Yeah.
But as far as in the restaurant though, they didn't have a mask on, so I don't know.
I'm surprised by
You know,
that.
yeah.
Well, because
The bell guys, yeah.
the ones in Virginia Beach, they were all the wait. Well, we only went out to one restaurant, and actually, I went to 2 restaurants, and one of the wait staff was wearing a mask and the other was not wearing a mask at the restaurant.
Yeah, I think it depends on the company and how they're running their
And the
business.
state. I mean, this was
And
in
then, of
June.
course, the state.
Whether the state's blowing up or not. That is Michelle Ward. I'm Bruce Dickey. We are going to be right back. We're going to talk about how to keep yourself healthy in your home as well as on the run and all over the place. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this word. Do stick around.
At Back and Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drinkpool.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Michelle Ward is here, and we're talking about we are going to get your house made into the healthy spot, because a lot of times when you're here, Michelle, and we talk about if I'm counting words. If I go back on Google, throw all these shows into Google, and we count words, I bet you we talk about the gut, number one.
Today we're actually not going to focus on the gut.
We're not. See, that's what I'm saying. Today we're talking about other things.
Right.
All right, I'll bet number two.
It'll probably lead to that. We'll probably
it always gets to the gut.
Yes, it always ends up
we'll see if we work our way there. I mentioned to you before the show that this weekend if you've taken a look, I don't know if you've all taken a look at your weather, but this is fair weather. This is supposed to be fair week in, actually next week is fair week in Wayne County. Of course, fair's canceled. This week and next week, fair week here in Flora, fair's canceled. But when fair week comes, that's when you have 95-degree heat. Mm-hmm. And 95-degree heat is coming on Saturday and Sunday with humidity. They are forecasting about 105 to 110 heat index this weekend.
Hot.
Hot. So, folks are going to be staying inside in droves. Again, I mean, you've been able to get out for a little while. You're going to be staying back inside in droves. And when you do that, you want to make sure your home's as healthy as it can be in it.
Right, absolutely. Well, let's first of all talk about the heat, though. Okay, so body temperature, when your body temperature is up, no matter what's causing that body temperature to be up, whether it be the heat or other things or other factors, maybe you're heavily clothed and you're a softball player and you got all the gear on, whatever it may be, or maybe you're having those crazy hot flashes as a
football practice too, that kind of thing.
Yeah, football practice. So, okay, first thing we need to do is think about peppermint. Peppermint is going to naturally help reduce
What I say that was
the temp.
did I say that? I thought peppermint was the number 2 thing we always talk about.
Yeah, I think you said that. I'm pretty sure. So peppermint opens the airways. Also, the other thing to think about is, respiratory function. We all want to support a healthy respiratory function, and if we can keep our bodies oxygenated, that is, things don't like to be in oxygenated environments that cause problems, right?
Yeah.
So if we can just support a healthy respiratory function, peppermint is one of those that we always love. So that is something. This to start out with what you've just shared. Now, as far as maybe you want to clean the house. Okay. Clean house. Maybe we need to clean our house, and then
might be a good day also to make sure you're. And I only bring this up because I need to do it myself to wash out or put a new filter in my air conditioning.
Yes.
Because that can lead to all kinds of problems if you don't have a clear filter.
Absolutely. And so something you can do is actually sprinkle some essential oils on your air filter, so it'll help.
Do you really?
Purify the air, yes. So you can do the On Guard oil. On Guard likes to take care of those little pathogens and things that, you might not want around. It has a great, nice, pure, clean scent to it also with the wild orange in there. It has the cinnamon and the clove. I also like to use Purify. I don't have that one here as part of the set today, but Purify is another great one to be used to help freshen the air and this.
May I see the On Guard, please?
Sure.
Yes. See, this is the one that you would consider that one might consider putting on their on your
or
filter.
Even the peppermint, because if you think about
actually, I like the thought of the peppermint better.
Mice, and you think of oxygen, mice and other critters don't enjoy peppermint.
Oh, really?
So think about like your air system. What do you want to keep out of there?
Yeah.
Right? So peppermint might, and spiders don't like peppermint.
No kidding. Mm-hmm. See, I didn't realize that spiders were. Well, that's a nice nice other side effect use, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So those two are really great ones to kind of think about, especially with the air filter. So let's talk about cleaning though. So a lot of times people use harsh chemical cleaners.
I can show you one here that.
No, that's okay.
That I used to clean. I disinfected all this stuff. How do you smell it? Could you smell it coming in?
So a lot of times you'll smell the chemicals coming off of a cleaner, right? Well, instead, I know Bruce likes that cinnamon.
I do like
clove.
the cinnamon. Yeah, that's nice.
So if you can imagine cleaning your home with On Guard, they actually have created an On Guard concentrate cleaner.
Really?
So you can actually use this not only on it's an all-purpose cleaner, so you can make up a spray bottle, take a couple tablespoons out of here, mix it with, and just get one of those spray bottles from Walmart, and fill the rest with just water. You could add some vinegar if you would like a little bit of extra punch. But you can, make up spray bottles and spray and clean things with this. Just anywhere, all purpose, right? So it could be your bathroom, your sink, your toilet.
Well, that makes some sense because a lot of folks are using, they're putting vinegar in all kinds of things now as a cleaning.
Right, because that's a great killer of a lot of
Right.
things. So, if you need that extra little bit, but, you can even use this to do your dishes.
Really?
So,
may I see this?
and so what I want people to think about is what are those harsh chemical-laden cleaners that you may be wiping down? Maybe they're even actually like a pesticide. Wiping down your child's the countertop and then feeding them Cheerios off of it. Would you not rather have something that's going to do the cleaning, that is going to take care of the problem, but then also that it's safe for your child to eat off of?
Well, that makes
sense. And then
sense.
2, pets. I know you have pets, right?
I have
Several
3 that I let in.
Right.
We now have our neighbors' pets too. They are our neighbors' cats are coming over all the time,
right?
And have begun roosting at my house.
Roosting.
I'm not letting them in the house, but I have. Whenever I drive home, I've got 5 or 6 cats hanging around the house.
The house, okay.
We feed them,
right?
Because we're awful people, and I just can't believe we feed our neighbors' cats. But we're feeding our neighbors' cats.
Yes.
Which makes them our cats, basically.
Pretty much. So
my life's terrible.
Bruce has got
How come
a
my
lot of
life is so
animals.
bad?
So, obviously you're indoor pets, right? What
Sure.
do you think about when your indoor pets and their paws are walking along your floor? And what harsh chemical cleaner maybe have you used on that floor? So now we know the pet's paws absorb a lot of things, right?
Sure.
So same thing with our skin. So when you step into your shower or your pet walks along the floor, what is absorbing into their system?
We gave our Great Dane a bath yesterday, and he gets a bath like 2 or 3 times a year because whether he needs it or not.
Right.
But I noticed that he had a little inflammation on his pad, on one of these pads. So I mean, it might be something I need to think about.
Right.
Because we've
what
got
was he exposed to? What
does he put
caused
his
that?
paws on? Right.
Right. So with that being said, if you would switch to a natural cleaner, you won't have to worry about what are your pets getting into, what are they walking on, what is absorbing through their pads and their paws, and those sorts of things. But then also think of yourself when you step into that shower. What is soaking into your feet, the largest pores within your body?
I'm hoping that whenever we wash the shower, whenever we clean out the shower, that you spray the harsh. I like to think that now, granted, this might just be duping myself into thinking this, but whenever we clean the shower and spray the harsh chemicals off, that they're going down the drain. But there's got to be some residue in there.
I would have to say there would have to be, right?
Now Michelle's making me want to go home and clean my shower.
With some hungry country cleaner. I may have finally sold them on this stuff, right? Like the whole concept of natural cleaning. So On Guard, this has been a huge blessing. And think about, I always think of the kids and the kids' toys. What a great peace of mind to have this around right now.
Well, that makes a ton of sense.
I love this. But then also think about, what are you washing your hands with right now?
I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll, because all kinds of harsh stuff are going into your hands right now, especially with the pandemic. And you're washing your hands more often than you ever have.
And we're having cracked skin.
I've got the cracked skin. I think it was right there yesterday or last week. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'll be back with Michelle right after this word. Please do stick around.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meagers offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meagers also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meagers is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. As Michelle just told me that she is a more evolved being than the rest of us. Actually, that's a good joke. I'll tell you later. Do appreciate you being here, watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Michelle Ward is your oil expert, and we have been talking about getting your house clean, making sure that your house stays clean, but we want to do it in a healthy fashion, right?
Yes.
And throughout this whole pandemic thing, you've had to wash your hands more often than ever, haven't you?
Right, absolutely. So we have On Guard hand soap. So love this hand soap. Smells amazing. Obviously, I will never forget when my 4-year-old, when I first started doTERRA, my youngest was about 3 or 4, she used to wash her hands, and I always knew she got her hands washed because she would run to me as soon as she washed her hands, because when she learned how the smell of this On Guard was, she'd run up and says, "Mom, I smell my hands," and I'd smell them. She goes, On Guard, like every time.
Oh, that's such a cute story. You know, with most people, with boys, they smell my hands as something like a gross frogs or something like that.
So, and that's the biggest thing is I always knew she washed her hands after she had gone to the bathroom because she always come with those hands smelling like On Guard.
Now, is that a refillable? I mean, you can refill your bottles?
You can actually fill, and one of the kits that comes with all of these actually has, the On Guard, pump, and it'll fill at least two full ones of this.
Now, is it, I've got to ask the question because I have developed a preference. This is such a first world problem. I really like the foamy soap now better than the non-foamy soap.
Yeah, so this is a foaming pump. So yeah.
So really, the soap doesn't matter; just the pump that matters, right?
It's a foaming pump. Yes.
Okay. See, that, ladies and gentlemen, that's what they.
It's not a gel.
It's not a gel.
Yeah.
It's
your foaming hand soap.
Thank you so much for that.
Yes. Okay. So Bruce would also like my foaming hand soap.
I would use it.
Yes, absolutely. So then, we were talking about harsh things on our hands, especially, when we're using our hand sanitizers. most of those you probably experience some dryness, right?
Well, the Purell, it's basically the Purell and all the rest of them. It's a ton of alcohol, and when alcohol dries, it takes some of your oil, skin and oil with it, doesn't it?
Right. So now take some On Guard.
All right, you were
hand
telling me about
sanitizing
this.
mist.
Oh, this is a mist.
Yes.
Okay, let's get the
Spray
close
that you
camera
spray it
down.
on.
So maybe folks can see me spraying the mist down here. And all right, well that's interesting. Hey, that works pretty handy, doesn't it?
Do you feel like how soft it is?
Feels soft as well as cold, cool. I mean, it's
Right,
it's
because
very
it does
cooling.
have some alcohol in it. But yes, it's very. I don't know. There's been several healthcare workers within my tribe who I know one that works at Good Sam, and even their infection control nurse has approved this as a sanitizing mist that they can use.
No kidding.
Of course, they're providing it themselves, but
Right.
the other ones that they've used in the past have always been so harsh on their skin.
Yeah.
And several of my tribe members have just found that is a wonderful one to use, and their hands do not crack or bleed or cause problems. And then we found this during the winter, not even during the pandemic times, but it was during the winter time when it is, cool and, the cool air a lot of times.
Well, I appreciate that because I realized I remembered where my crack was. That's going to sound good. I remember nothing, but I had my cracked skin right here from last week. You never know. Occasionally your hands will crack in odd places, but yeah, it was right there on the edge of my knuckle, and it hurt to bend my thumb, and that I needed hand lotion anyway so that might not have needed the hand lotion if I'd have been using that.
Right. Well, and you may not have had the cracking.
Well, no
of the
crack when it
skin
started.
From a lot of times it's chemical harsh cleaners and things that are, and then again, are we wanting to put all of those sorts of things on our skin that absorb into our body, and then it increases our toxicity, and then if you have more toxicity and other issues,
things can happen.
Yeah.
Can't they?
So we were talking about showering and washing the dog and all of those sorts of things earlier. You can actually use our shampoo and conditioner on your animals.
Okay.
It is safe to do so, but then also think about what is in your shampoo and conditioner. Whatever you put on your skin is going to absorb in your body, so then it increases your toxic load. So doTERRA does have shampoo and conditioner. We love it. So that's another great thing to think about. Other things to consider are using the oils in a diffuser. I brought my diffuser today. I didn't realize I'd not ever really brought it on air.
Yeah, that's the thing. She brought this little device here, and I said, "Hey,
what is that?
What is that thing?" You've only been on the show like half a dozen times,
At least.
or a
And I'm
dozen,
like, I guess
something
I've
like that. And I said, "Okay, what exactly are we dealing with here?"
Yeah, so this is a diffuser. So what we do, actually, this is a new one, so it probably has. There is a cord. It is something you plug in. Okay. So what you do is you actually put water in this, and you fill it up to the little red dot there, and then you put your oil in there. You can
Just
do
how much oil do
1
you
drop per hour of it running. So when I look at this one will run 2 hours, 6 hours, or 12 hours intermittently. Every 5 minutes it'll turn on and off. And so I will just put 6 hours, about 6 drops. Now you can do more, you can do less, depending on the smell and how much you want it to run. But when we have it plugged in and everything, the water sits in there, the oil sits on top of the water, then it begins to mist, okay, and diffuse out into the air. So this lets us use the oils aromatically. It also will purify and cleanse the air at that same time, and the oils will suspend in the air for about 3 to 4 hours, even after the diffuser shut off.
No kidding.
So this is a great thing to do, and to help clean your home. And clean the air in your home essentially. So the On Guard oil is a great one to diffuse. Of course, we talked about the power of On Guard and how
On Guard is going to be the citrus one, and it's going to make your house smell nice anyway, right?
Yes, but then we also have So On Guard is going to, purify and cleanse the air. You got lemon oil, talking like going back to school, right? Or if you're doing that diffusing in your classroom, if I was a teacher, I would have one of these on my desk. One, it's great to purify and cleanse the air in the classroom, but then also lemon oil. Lemon oil is really good for learning and mental alertness too. You can mix lemon with peppermint or lemon with even rosemary for memory recall.
Is it bad that the first thing I thought of when you suggested that teachers have this on their desk is it bad that the first thing I thought of was what can I put in that to make it really make the whole room smell bad as a vandal, as a class clown, ladies and gentlemen. It was the first thing that entered my head. Is that bad?
That's on you. That would equal detention and probably should.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Whatever popped into my head, and it was, and I promise.
Don't put any deer scent in there.
I apologize. It was the first thing I thought of. I wonder how I can get a.
You're giving all the teenagers ideas. No.
No, probably wouldn't be teenagers doing that. Probably be like probably third. I'm thinking 3rd to 5th grade, something like that.
I don't know.
You don't think?
No, I think that would be a high school thing.
You think that's a high school thing?
Yeah. Deer season.
Put some deer smell in. Oh, yeah, there you go.
John the Hunter. That's the only smell. Woo.
We could always come up with some smells. Yeah, that's maybe not the best thing. But we've got better stuff here, though. We've got the better smells here, right?
So then, of course, we'd be getting the On Guard back out and the peppermint, opening the airways.
We'd be using a ton of the On Guard and maybe some of the peppermint to clarify the air.
Yes,
Hey, folks, you're watching Big Talk. We'll be right back with Michelle. Wrap things up here on today's Healthy Show. Back after this. Please do stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard to find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am Bruce Dickey. Over there, that is Michelle Ward. We are talking about getting your home clean and making sure that it stays that way. We were talking about the diffuser, and we're not going to talk about putting bad things in the diffuser anymore.
No. We don't want to do that, especially
That's a
to
bad
your
idea.
teachers. We need to be kind to them.
Got to be kind to the teachers.
Maybe you just need to get some on guard and share with your teachers this year for
There you
sure.
go.
'Cause
We've got about 7 or 8 minutes here. What are some more ways we can help make our home more livable and healthier in this? Because people are going to be staying in there for the next 2 weeks. It's
Right.
going to be hotter than blazes.
So some of the things that you can also do is the Breathe oil, okay? So to help support respiratory function, a lot of people, when it is hot and humidity's up, that they could use a little
Sure.
more respiratory support. So Breathe oil or Breathe blend is a great one to be used for that. So I like to rub this one on my chest. I like to cup my hands and breathe it in that way. And so for those that maybe deal with seasonal discomfort, with pollen
Allergies,
flying and
pollen,
things
yeah.
like that.
You see that right now, people are cutting wheat,
Right.
or have been cutting wheat, and you're just got all kinds of stuff getting blown
Right.
up into the air.
So, when you sometimes have that respiratory discomfort, can definitely help open up that airway. And then lavender. Lavender's a great one to diffuse while you're sleeping. So maybe you're wanting to sleep in a little bit, maybe get rested up during this busy weekend. Or maybe you've had just a little bit too much sun. You get out there and you are working in the garden or mowing that yard, because that's the only time to do so. And you get out of the sun and you want to soothe your skin, you can use the lavender oil. And then peppermint oil is really cooling, remember?
Yeah.
So cooling of the skin after you've been out in the sun is a great idea. So I like to use lavender for both, just to help support a good restful night's sleep, to calm things down, or just to calm that skin down if you've been in the sun too long.
You mentioned if you've been in the sun too long. Are there some particular oils or some particular products that might be better in case I have been out in the sun a little bit too long and I've got a little sunburn?
Yeah, so lavender would be soothing of the skin if you
But
had too
I'm
much
not going to
sun.
use a full oil, am I? I mean, on skin?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would put lavender on any sort of skin that's been out in the sun too long.
That's just a lot of, that's just that's not terrifically economical, let's put it that way.
Why wouldn't it?
Well, it might cost a lot. How much does the lavender bottle cost?
Lavender, that bottle probably cost around $20 or so.
I guess some of us have more skin than others.
So if you think about it, if you mixed it with a little aloe vera,
That's what I was
one
thinking.
drop
Is
of
there-
oil
is there a
can
thing-
at least address a full shoulder.
Yeah. Okay. All right. See,
And you could put it into a misting spray, so you wouldn't have to touch your skin, and do a bunch of coconut oil, and then
See, now
So that
you're,
would cost you pennies.
yeah. Now you're getting what I'm talking about.
Because there's 250 drops in that bottle, so
Yeah, I know.
there's a lot of uses.
Well, I know, but I've got a large shoulder or something like. So if I was using just the drops on my shoulder, it would.
One drop should do your shoulder.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Huh, I'll be doggone.
Yeah, especially if you add, that's why we use a lot of coconut oil, because it spreads it out on the surface and slows the absorption process and keeps it within the epidermis a little longer.
I'll be doggone.
So add some coconut oil or aloe vera. And then, like I said, if you want to put it on a spray so you're not having to rub.
Well, you see, now this makes a ton of sense right now because folks are out in the sun's going to be beating down and it's going to be hotter than it can be and it's going to burn people quicker. And now people are at the pools and doing all kinds of stuff.
Right. So yeah, if you need something to soothe your skin, lavender is very soothing to the skin. So is tea tree oil. It's very supportive of the skin. So yeah, you can definitely support after sun with the two of those, along with peppermint to cool the skin for sure. Now, one thing I like to do is lemon oil is really good to put in water.
Oh, really?
I love it for hydration. It just kind of supports the kidneys function and supports the liver function and just serves as a nice cleanser. So I always like to use that, especially if I've been out in the heat, a lot. Digest Zen, another thing is, maybe you're out on the boat, and you get a little motion thing kind of going on and you just a little nausea maybe hits you. So occasional nausea, even like in the riding in a car, if you're taking a long road trip, the Digest Zen is very supportive of all digestive things. Or if you're staying in and you've had a big meal and you fried some zucchini or maybe ate too much garden foods and you got your digestive system's a little aggravated.
You make a good point. I mean, it's with no fares or anything, you're not going to be loaded up on elephant ears or something yet.
Right. But yeah, I know we talked about, since the Effingham County Fair and my kids always go there, we talked about it as my mom and dad and kids says, well, maybe we need to get together and just make a bunch of fair food.
See, now that makes a ton of sense.
Like
that's a fun idea.
Yeah. I think families should do that.
I like
fry
it a
your
lot.
zucchinis and get your, Snickers and fry those or whatever, whatever it may be. And then when you had too much, the Digest Zen will support you through that.
What am I going to do without a corn dog this summer? That's the tricky thing.
Well, yeah.
Can't get a corn dog.
Well, maybe
Maybe go to one of the trucks around here.
Yeah, there's a lot of trucks that
Dean
have
and Jan or something.
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
There,
Dean and Jan's, they got the best corn dogs.
Well, that's
Get your sweet tea and Jesus, and
There you go. All kinds of folks doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, what else have we missed about summertime and making sure that the house is clean? Let's reiterate.
So, my last little bit would be is support your immune system. We all need to support a healthy immune system. So I've been doing oregano, tea tree oil, frankincense, On Guard, and lemon on my feet every single day.
Really?
We call that kind of our flute blend or whatever, and it's there to support a healthy immune function. And then too, for those that are able to be out, working in the garden or, playing that softball game or baseball, Deep Blue is a great one for those achy muscles and joints, just to help us support us, to keep us moving, because in order for us to stay healthy, is we truly need to work our cardiovascular system and keep with the exercise.
You mentioned that the frankincense, off air you mentioned the frankincense, what might have been something when I was describing my dog's potential foot problem. Are most of these safe for animals as well?
Majority of them are safe. There's a few you don't use with cats, and of course we need to treat our animals as if they're almost like babies or children, and we need to dilute them down with some coconut oil. But yeah, there are many guides out there and how-to books on how to use oils with your animals. Now, when I speak of these oils, always know I speak of a doTERRA only. Not all
we're talking about the one
created equal.
Yeah.
So don't go find them at just a box store or, a large retail store and assume that they're the same, because they are absolutely not.
Well, now that is those are basically words to live by anyway, aren't they?
Yeah. So because for example, our lavender can be synthetically created and mimicked to look like the same thing as what you find in nature, but the chemical constituents are completely different.
Well, I'll be doggone. Michelle, thank you again so much for coming. I feel like I'm looking forward to the next 2 weeks of being very, 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 very warm, but I'll be healthy.
You'll be healthy and you'll be cleaning this house out.
I'll be healthy and my dog.
You're welcome, Dodie.
And my dog won't be whining at me as much. I appreciate that too.
Right.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Hey, folks, thank you so much for tuning in today. We do appreciate you each and every weekday here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Back tomorrow. Have a great day. See you soon.